My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Made for Love, and I am a social scientist and a psychic medium. And today we're going to do a teacup reading on your person. So we're going to get the piping hot tea on your person. So let me just give this a stir. And today I'm using, it's a cacao with sorrel blend. So I'm just going to finish sipping it and then I'll do the necessary to do this reading. Just give me a second here. Oh, like the sorrel really gives it a tang. Sorrel or hibiscus, whichever name you have for it. Oh, it's a little bit more. All right. So I'm just going to swirl it around. And then turn it over. Okay, that's perfect. I'll do it like that. That's perfect. Okay, let me just put this aside. And I will take care of that later. 1 second. I don't want it to steam. I'll put it up here. Okay. All right. So let us see what is the tea, the piping hot tea on your person. What's happening in your person's life right now? I'm hoping that you guys can see inside and you guys might also see or get your own message. Okay. So the main thing that is happening in your person's life at this time is a ton load of communication. And I don't think it's polite conversation. Let's just say that. I don't think there's polite conversation. I think this is big ring down arguments and things that have been settling or fermenting. Fermenting, that's the word. Things that have been fermenting for a long time with the people around them are simply just exploding right now. Okay? Nobody is holding back, right? Everybody is spilling the dirt, speaking their mind about what has been happening um, in the family, in relationships, in love. Um, I feel like as well that your person has some sort of secret. They have some sort of secret that only their close family members and friends know about. And it's the kind of secret that everybody knows who knows, but nobody speaks about it. Okay? It's just there. And someone tried to weaponize that secret, tried to throw that secret back in your person's face. But I think, and they tried to use it to manipulate your person, but I think they miscalculated who your person is at this time. Now, this secret may remain a secret because at the time, your person might have felt ashamed of whatever this is. In the extent we can certainly ask for it. What's this bloody secret? I'll put three piles because it's gonna be different for other people, right? Everybody, right? What's the secret? Let's say what's the secret, right? And if we don't find out, we're gonna ask who tried to weaponize it. Okay? And why, if we don't get it in this reading. So, anyway, the reason why it was such a secret for a long time is because when it first happened, and it feels like this happened to a person when they were 21 to 25 years old. Those are the numbers that Janice is showing me right now. 21 to 25, there's this big secret that your person has. Okay? Only a few people know about it, and somebody in their life tried to weaponize it, throw it back in your person's place, try to make your person feel ashamed in order to manipulate your person and basically keep your person in their place. Because it looks like your person, I don't want to say started to act up, but your person they're becoming a little bit more confident, a little bit more assertive. So they thought by trying to shame this person and remind them of this secret, they will just fall back and go back to their usual self. But your person said, not one fuck of it. I'm not ashamed of that anymore. I was a different person then. I'm a different person now. So screw you. You cannot hold that over my head. So it looks like this attempt by this person to cause your person to feel ashamed or guilty backfired in their ass. And in fact, your person came out more empowered from the encounter than before. So now this person that tried to weaponize the secret, they don't know what the hell to do. Because usually, so that's what Spirit is saying. This is not the first time. In fact, this is one of their go-through methods for keeping your person in their place and keeping your person docile and controlled. They would bring up the secret from time to time. But your person is not the same person anymore. Your person is not the same person anymore. So this time, they pushed back. They push back. So now this person that tried to weaponize the secret, they are bereft because they don't know how to reassert their control over your person anymore. Now, this could be a parental energy. This could be somebody that they're connected to romantically. This could be even someone at work. Okay? I'm not getting a clear signal as to who it may be, but the important thing is your person is standing up for themselves and they're not allowing anybody to use their past against them. So that's the most interesting thing that is happening in your person's life. Now, they have made an enemy. But really, this person was never their friend in the first place, right? From the time somebody is taking your deepest, darkest secrets that you entrusted them with, and they're throwing this back in your face, it's not your friend anyways, right? So right now, basically, an enemy has been exposed. That's what it is, right? So quite frankly, only good has come of this. Your person is becoming more empowered than before, and an enemy has been exposed. This person finally showed their hand. And your person finally saw them for who they are. Maybe I think this person is used to all kind of passive aggressive shit and little snide comments, whatever. Right? Maybe your person gave them grace. But not now. They showed their whole hand. They came right out of their crease and they showed their whole hand. And your person, they had to strike back. They had to strike back. And they basically they neutralized the threat. They neutralized the threat. This person thought they could come in, do their usual, and your person back down, but there's no backing down in your person right now. And because they have gotten that success with this enemy here, everybody's getting it. Everybody is getting it. I don't think that this person was the only bully in your person's life. But now your person just feels like, you know what? I can handle it. I can handle all comers. And it's reminding me of, I think I was 14. Now, I've always been a bigger girl. I've been fat all my life. And you don't really get teased for being a big girl in the Caribbean once you're an adult, because then you become a fluffy and then you're cute. Um, but when you're a child, people really bully you. And especially in high school, it was absolutely horrible. And there was this one particular girl. I don't know what she had with me. And the thing is, most of the time, like she and I would be like talking in class, we would be friends in class. But then when other people are around, then she would start to act up. And that went on, I would say, for about 3 years. And then one day, she said her usual bullshit about me, and I do not know what happened. Oh, I blasted off on her, and I was always a very soft spoken person, right? But when Taurus gets provoked, you know what happens, right? I'm soft spoken and I can take a lot of shit. But from the moment you get me to that point, or maybe, I am in control of myself. So the moment I allow myself to get to that point, I'm not going to blame anybody else. I'm going to take accountability. But I got to that point and I blasted off of her. And I never knew that I had such a loud voice. I didn't. I never knew I had such a loud voice. And I never knew that I knew such words. Because curse words weren't allowed to be said in our family. But I found them that day. I found them that day. And I blasted her off. Right? And I found from that moment on, anybody that approached me, I blasted them off until nobody was bullying me anymore. So I realized my docility, I wouldn't say encouraged, but it certainly attracted the bullies, right? Being a doormat. But the moment you fire back, they all fall back. And that's what I learned. I learned nip shit in the bud. Nip shit in the bud. Don't allow them to get a footing and think that they can do things to you. You nip it in the bud the first time. Anyways, so your person is learning this lesson. Nip shit in the bud the first time. Okay, sorry. Tangent, but I had to get out. And maybe your person had to get that out too. Because maybe they're taking all these little jabs and bobs all the time, and bobs all the time. But the pressure keeps building. The pressure keeps building. And I feel like it finally built up until, this person got it. They got it. They got it. And I think it's encouraging your person to really stand up for themselves in every other area of their life, because I'm also seeing this happening in the area of work too. In the area of work too. So it looks like your person's making the rounds, okay? They're making the rounds, and it looks like everybody's gonna get it. Maybe you're gonna get it too. Who knows? Who knows? But your person, they are they're on a roll. Um, and they will not be shamed, and they will not be silenced by anyone. By anyone. Let me see if there's anything else that's happening. All right. In the area of love, I do see some there's emotion, there's some rising emotions coming to the fore, but it is not very active. Like, I don't want to feel crushed or anything, but their focus is not too much on love relationships right now. Like, their focus is more on their inner world, and I wouldn't want to say fixing themselves, but certainly things have gotten out of balance in their relationships, and they realize that it's gotten out of balance because they aren't honoring themselves. So they're on a path to fix it, right? They've allowed things to get out of hand, so they're more self-focused, and they're more about like rebalancing um the relationship. rebalancing the relationships between those persons who are in their immediate circle, like the people that they're in contact with on a day-to-day basis. So they're gonna cycle back to you, but it looks like there's some toxic relationships that need their attention, right? They've allowed it to fester for too long. Okay? It doesn't look like there's much to clear up when it comes to you and love, right? Because I am looking at the soulmate placement there. There might be some little things that you guys need to talk about, but in terms of, a lot of negativity and that kind, it's not there. It's not there. So I feel like right now they're dealing with these people. That's what I see. And then they're kind of circling back to you. So if you've noticed a lull in communication with your person, that's what's happening. They're dealing with the bullies. They're kind of circling back to their friends. And you are their friend. Okay? Um, let's see if we get some messages for you. Okay. So very active for you. So for them, it's communication with everybody. Very active for you, and you're mirroring a person in another aspect. Remember, I told you for them, um, their bullies are being revealed, right? Hidden enemies. Hidden enemies are about to be revealed for you too. Okay. And some of these hidden enemies, they're gonna break your heart because it is people that you trusted. Okay. It is people that you may have had in your life for a long time, right? But it looks like you didn't know just how much they may have resented you or were jealous of you. But Spirit saying it's like it's I don't know if it's a planetary movement right now, but it's like everything is being revealed, right? Including people. Everybody their hand, they're gonna be unmasked. That's what I get. They're gonna be unmasked. They're gonna show their hand and they're gonna know exactly where you stand with everybody in their life, in your life. And there's some people that are going to be unmasked. You're going to be surprised. In the extended, I'll pull on cards and see. Well, I'll pull from Magic Calabash and see who these two of those people, two people that are going to be unmasked. To be unmasked, right? What else am I getting? All right, new love is here or is coming in. Janice is saying within 2 months' time, right? Pretty short time frame, right? Um, Options in love. So not just this person. I'm going to be coming forward. That looks like at least three more persons are going to step up to the plate and submit their application. Okay, so you're going to have choice. You're going to have choice, right? Um, you're going to be busy. It looks like you're going to have an increased social life that's here, but Spirit is saying at least two of these new people that are coming forward, they're going to be a repeat of your past karmic cycles. So you have to be very careful. Once you detect similar patterns from the past, you need to disengage. You need to disengage. Once it feels familiar, once it feels toxic, Spirit say disengage. It's just a test. This is just a test. This is a test. Okay? What else is happening? Um, People are talking about people. You have some gossips. Look them here, blabbing their mouth. See them right there, blabbing their mouth, talking about you. What are they saying? I seen three people talking about you here. I don't know if that's a group. Maybe it could be a third party too. What are they saying? They're saying some shit about your physical appearance. This is not a friend. This is not a friend. Okay? This is not a friend. Some there's some sort of argument about you too, because somebody's answering this person back. Could be your person. They're having an argument about you. Oh, yeah, they're having an argument about you. Some of them, they're making comments about, like, so for some of you guys, you have an age gap with your person, like a big one, five 5 years or more. They're talking about that. Um, there's also something here about them like saying that you're crazy or stalker or unstable, something like that as well. But there's this big argument. Somebody's saying that you're a snake. You're a snake and you're not to be trusted. Hmm. What else is here? No, I'm not seeing anything else. I'm not seeing anything else here today. Um, Nixon, let me see who are these people that are arguing. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me look at your person's energy towards you right now, and let's see if we can decipher that. And then I'm going to give you some advice from spirit. Let's see what's going on. Let's look at your person's energy. We have here door to value. Right. Your person is not letting anyone beat them down, hold them back. They know exactly what they deserve. Let's see what's going on. Door to value. All right, let's see. The energy generally. We have happy family. They just want to be happy. They just want to be happy. They want to have a happy home. This is their dream. They want to have family members around them that they can trust. They're thinking about legacy building and what that is going to entail. Spirit, please clarify. We have here door to spirit. It feels like spirit has given them a vision of the future, and in this vision there is some sort of happy family. So this is not something that is happening now. This is a future vision that they have gotten, or yeah, some vision from the akasha that they have gotten, and this is what they are working towards right now. The energy towards you, we have contract in reverse, clarify, and we have action in reverse. They're not paying attention to your connection at this time. They're not. Because there are plenty things, and we saw it, plenty things on their side of the fence that they have to clean up. And it looks like a lot of things are exploding. all at once. There are things that they have to deal with. They think there are things that they have to tie up those loose ends, clean up their side of the street, right? Um, so they're thinking, but they're not taking any action towards you. They know that there's certain things that have to come to an end, that need to close out before they can offer their heart to you, because this is a crystallized heart that is in this guy's hand, right? So they know that there are things that need to close out before they offer their heart to you. So right now, they are not taking any action. None. None whatsoever. No action towards you. They're just thinking. They're just thinking. What spirits advise for you at this time? They don't feel like they can live up to the tenets of this soul contract at this time. They're not free to do so. We have feeling unwanted. So maybe you can feel your person's inattention, right? Maybe you didn't know about everything else that was going on and all the drama that's happening right now. But maybe you felt them pull back, maybe energetically, and maybe even physically, they're not reaching out as they usually are, right? But Spirit is saying there's no need to feel unwanted. There's nothing about this reading that says that your person doesn't want you, right? Right? Spirit is saying that, this person, they are preparing to take a leap of faith towards you. They surely are, because they love you and they do want to reconnect and have that intimacy between the Empress and the Emperor once again. So, you can allay your fears. But before they can even do that, they have to find the beauty in themselves. You see, they've been allowing people to crap all over them because they feel crappy. They feel crappy. They feel unworthy. So that's why these people were able to tell them all kinds of BS and get away with it for a long time. But Spirit is saying they have to find the beauty in themselves at this time, and close off anything, and and cut off anybody that's not honoring um them and their value. And Spirit is saying that you have to find your inner beauty too. So nobody's actions, or no actions outside of yourself, can make you feel unwanted or unworthy. Okay? All right. So in the extended, we're gonna ask exactly what is the secret. So I'll put 3 piles. We're gonna ask who tried to weaponize it. And I think we know why, but we can still ask why. We know why, right? They wanted your person to go back to their sunken place, right? We want to see who are these 2 people in your life that are going to be on math. I'll put for Magic Calabash. And then we're going to look at, oh, good God. Oh, who are these people that are arguing? Good Lord. I can't understand what the hell I wrote there. Who are these people that are arguing? Okay. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I know these alternate divination readings, they can move a little slower, so I'm thanking you for your patience as well. Okay. All right. Take care. Please subscribe to the channel as an energy exchange. Put a comment down below. It helps the channel expand and grow. Take care.